Alrighty, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ramasa, and welcome back to War Thunder. Now, being as it's April Fool's week, War Thunder decided to drop, as they do every year, their April Fool's event. So if you haven't logged in for a bit, feel free to jump in and check this out, because from what I've seen, it's actually pretty fun. So, what do you get with this year's April Fool's event? Well, it is called the Great War. Now, if you don't know much about your history, the Great War was World War One. So, what do you get with that? As the picture here entails, you get World War One planes, tanks, zeppelins, bombers, and AI troops. Interesting, no? So, what do you get out of this event? Well, you have the ability to unlock 7 brand new vehicles that maybe one day will be in another game called Aces of Thunder that they're in the process of making, which is a VR title. So if you're interested in that, keep your eye out for it. You also get the Great Wall loading screen, which is basically this. So that's pretty cool. So what vehicles do you get out of this tech tree? Because you don't have to make parts, like things, or do anything like that. All you need to do is play. That's it. So what do you get? You get the Mark V, which is a British medium tank. You get the Saint Chamond, which is a medium French tank. You get the Garford, which is a Russian light tank, and a HP-12, which is a British bomber, all for rank 1, and that's from the Triple Entente, which is, I guess, the British-French allied side. What you get from the German Empire side is the A7V, which is a medium tank for Germany, rank 1. You get the Panzer Mark IV, which is a medium tank from rank 1, and you get their version of the Garford, which is the same light tank as the other one. There's a lot of crossover because the tanks of World War One, they were either produced or captured and then copied, so there's a little bit of overlap. As for your other rewards, you can get a new player icon, a helmet, and decal. So, what do we find? Well, from the Triple Entente, as I said, you get the Mark V, which is a medium tank. It has twin cannons on the sides, plus guns on pretty much every side. It's decent. It is decently armored. It will do a lot of damage if you get it into the right spot, which is brilliant. The Russian Garford, I don't really suggest playing. It's got twin machine guns on either side of the cab, and it's got a cannon on the back, which only rotates about 270 degrees backwards. It's also a wheeled vehicle that can't exactly get into any places too easily, and I've found from both sides that it kind of gets stuck in the mud and spins its wheels a lot. So, honestly, don't play that one. It would be fun on flat ground, I guess, but that's totally up to you. Now, the Saint Chamond, I think that's how you say it, is a medium tank. It's not too bad. It's got the front cannon, which has a decent swing arc on it. Plus, it's got machine guns on the other 3 sides as well as the front. Decently armored, pales in comparison to both versions of the Mark V and the A7V, which is the German version. It's not too bad. I haven't actually played the HP-12 yet, but it is the British bomber, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Both sides get a fighter plane, which is self-explanatory again. They get machine guns and they take out aircraft. They don't get any bombs though, as far as I know, so that isn't going to be a thing. So as for the German side, you get the A7V, which is a mobile bunker. It's got twin guns on 3 sides. It's got the heavy cannon on the front. This thing will go around and just sit in places and act as a mobile bunker and just shred everything. The Panzer, which is the Germans' copy or answer to the Mark V, pretty much the same as the Mark V, except it doesn't have a machine gun on the back, so that's up to you. The Garfield Butte, it's the same as the other one. Wheeled vehicle, cannon on the back. Honestly, it's stuck in the mud. Not that great. The Germans get a biplane, but they also get the Zeppelin. Now, this thing is a little weird to fly. You use A and D on the keyboard to go up and down, which to some you seems a little weird. So that's interesting. That's only if you have like mouse aim on or something like that. It has got a lot of guns on it though, so it is heavily defended. It only has a limited amount of bombs though, so be careful of dropping your entire load on a target and having to leave. It is kind of slow though. It only does about 100 kilometers an hour in the sky if you go on like full pelt, but yeah, not that great. Now, as for the game mode, you're on Flanders field, which is this muddy, trenched mess of just barbed wire and tank traps and everything else. Visually, you'll be hard pressed to see anything because the zoom on the guns isn't that great, and pretty much they kind of pick it up camouflage pretty well by then. So yeah, so you'll notice the AI in the trenches. They will only move up once the tanks have cleared out an objective of the enemy AI in the trenches, and then once you capture it, the troops will move up and hold the spot, and while you're not there and an enemy tank rolls up, depending on either side that has it, whoever rocks up after it's been captured, the AI will throw anti-tank grenades at you, and they will shoot at you with machine guns and rifles and everything, so that's kind of cool. I honestly wish this game mode was in the game all the time because it's pretty fun. So yeah, that's that. There's also the Battle of Jutland, which is basically a mighty battleship game mode. You don't really steer the ship too much because they are old ships, so if you plan on just like going in and ramming the other team, you'll be driving for a long time. They do not have the assisted aim thing, they do not have like lead indicators or anything like that. You literally have to do the guesswork yourself and pelt the enemy side and try and concentrate your fire, because the game mode will just go and go and go until you've run out of ships or the enemy ship team outnumbers your own, so that's pretty cool. Like, it's a decent game mode, it's just kind of slow, if that makes sense, but historically it is brilliant. So if you're interested in the Great War events, I would highly suggest jumping into it because it is pretty cool. And I honestly wish some of these events would be in the game more often or all the time, because yeah, they do such great work with these. Now, if you're on Steam with War Thunder, you can also download this picture as like a, I don't know, wallpaper for your computer. So that's a awesome thing too that they've done. As always, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this has helped you out in any way possible. As please feel free to let me know in the comments below, or by hitting the like and subscribe buttons or disliking the video. But if you dislike the video, tell me what I've done wrong, because I can't get better if you don't tell me right. But until next time, see you out in the battlefield, but stay safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you all next time. Later.